The whole thing is I want to take you out of complete misery or pain or whatever you're feeling right now and get you to a place where you're seeking adventure, you're seeking fun, you have fun. That arc takes some time, and it takes paring down, and the constant bombarding that we get from everywhere else. I don't want you to have that here. I don't want this to be another noisy chamber, an echo chamber. I want you to have space here. That is the whole goal, hopefully. If you think about a hose, I'm going to do an analogy. If you think about a hose and you're trying to water your flowers and no water is coming out, and you're like, okay, that's weird. It's just like trickling out, but it should be coming out a little bit stronger. So then you go to turn it up and it's still just trickling out. And you're like, okay, let me keep turning it up, and nothing's working, right? Like it's not coming out more just because you're turning it up. And then you look down and you realize, oh, I'm stepping on it. So there's a kink in it. So you remove your foot, and now you have like this fire hose of water coming out, and it's spewing everywhere. That is kind of the analogy for what I think we're all doing when we're trying to feel better and heal, is that we just keep turning it up. We just keep adding, even though we're not getting a difference on the other end. It's not, no more water's coming out, no more energy's coming out, your brain fog isn't going away, your pain isn't going away. It's not working, but we're still doing it. And it's because that's the society we live in, that's the culture. And it's makes perfect sense to me that you would keep trying to add things, because that's what we do. And that's the world we live in, and that's what we're all taught. So of course you're just trying to make yourself feel better, and that's totally understandable. It's frustrating to not feel good, but you have to sometimes take away the excess, clear that out first, and then we can work with what we're actually working with, and we actually have an understanding of the landscape instead of just adding, and then I don't even know what's your body, what's not your body, what is each thing doing within the ecosystem. That's what we really want to understand. One of my other favorite things about the way that I lay out this program is that you'll learn which things go together at specific times, and you'll learn a lot about your body, which is fantastic. You'll learn what certain symptoms mean and which type of practices should go together in order to mitigate those symptoms before moving on to other symptoms. You'll also learn the interplay of symptoms and why this one thing might not actually be the main thing and it's coming from something else. So like with digestion, which is always a topic of conversation, especially like I live in Los Angeles, so I just feel like that is everyone's bag, is digestion. Rightfully so, because it's complicated, or it can be, and there are so many different symptoms and it changes all the time, and bloating and IBS and all the things. But a lot of digestive triggers might actually be coming from your immune system and an overtaxed immune system. So we're trying to make something better with bloating, pooping, whatever it is, with supplements, probiotics, enzymes, whatever it is. But the landscape is not right, so it's not going to work as well as it could. So we have to go in order. We have to work through the steps. The other part of this that's really important to me is the women aspect of it. So this is a women-only group. It is purposely that way. I feel like women, I don't even know where to start with all the things that are going on right now, but women are served in a lot of ways, And I do think it's being spoken about more, we're talking about menopause more and perimenopause, and we're talking about women in the workplace and whatever. But I don't think women are really truly understood in all of that. And I myself feel misunderstood a lot of times. I feel like everyone says something that they think is trying to help, and it does in some ways, but the whole picture isn't really expressed. And I a lot of times just end up feeling really frustrated with being a woman. I feel so many conflicting feelings. And I know a lot of you probably also feel this way. You feel like you want to have less stress and less on your mind and less taxing your system, but you also want a super fulfilling life and career, and you want fullness and brightness and passion within it.